Warning, this podcast contains spoilers.
What's up, everybody? I was going to do the silent treatment, but I failed. Welcome to another episode of the As Seen on TV podcast, this time for the Vampire Diaries. Season 5, Episode 21, Promised Land. In this episode, Damon puts on his hero hair. It's like all fancy. The Traveler spell is undoing all witch magic, and it's spreading. Bonnie fails to find a way to bring everyone back from the other side. And Stefan's killed. Just gonna gloss over that. You know, he's dead. He dies. He gets killed. So, I'm Mike, your host for tonight, and joining me is the lovely Omikins.
Hey.
And down below in the forest of somewhere is Mr. Dom.
I've been wondering if the Travelers undo witch magic and I'm a vampire, does that mean I'm just gonna, start fading out of existence?
No. You're not gonna fade out of existence.
No?
The wound that killed you and turned you into a vampire is just going to reappear.
Whoa! What a twist that was! I really thought you were going somewhere.
Total Shyamalan twist right there. Dun dun dun. Anyway, so what'd you guys think of this episode?
This was one of the best episodes of the season.
I have to agree, it was really good.
Outside of the 100th episode, this is my favorite episode this season. 100th episode I don't count as being this season, I just count it as being the 100th episode.
Right.
So this is my favorite episode of the season.
Yeah.
Stefan's dead.
Yeah. That's probably why I liked it so much.
Last 30 seconds, that bombshell just all of a sudden yay, look, stop the spell, one of the doppelgangers. So what do you think? Is the spell stopped? One of the doppelgangers is dead.
Well, that's like an end of the show discussion.
All right, fine. We'll get back to the beginning of the show, you and your order and continuity and stuff like that. So, Stefan and Elena... What? Stefan and Elena escape from the Travelers with the help of Maria.
Now, Maria was Julian's girlfriend?
Yeah.
It's Julian, as far as I know, the guy in oh my God.
In Twilight.
The guy inhabiting Tyler. The guy inhabiting Tyler.
So,
Right. You totally wanted a Jacob feel there.
You wanted to feel Jacob?
Oh, yeah, all over.
Is he the one that doesn't wear the shirt?
Jacob, put your shirt on. No. You're welcome.
So, why did she free Stefan and Elena in the first place?
Because they were the only people she could get her hands on that knew where Julian was.
That.
But then she knows what's happening with the Travelers, and it's gonna kill Tyler and Julian in the process. So wouldn't she just want to kill Stefan or Elena? Instead of
She
trying to save them?
probably knows a back-assed end way to stop that from happening.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Logic stuff.
Maybe she needed Stefan and Elena to get Julian back out of Tyler's body to put him somewhere else.
Yeah, not both. One of them, not both.
Maybe it is both for this part of the spell.
Maybe.
Maybe. Anyway, so the doppelganger blood, the spell, is undoing all witch magic. Such as daylight rings stop working, Stefan gets reshot, the bullet hole reappears and he starts bleeding, Elena starts drowning.
Why didn't Damon get reshot?
He did later on.
Did he? I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
He was further from town square, so it took a bit longer.
Yeah, he was talking with Marcus when he happened, and that's when Tyler lost his vampire fangs.
You mean Julian?
Yes, Julian lost Tyler's
What the hell ever.
fangs.
The hell ever.
And and all of a sudden Damon has a bullet hole in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, shouldn't Jeremy and Matt die as well? Aren't they not safe?
They've all died and they've come back with witch magic, so I think they would.
Is the Gilbert ring witch magic, or is it just a cursed
Yeah, no,
object?
that's that was created through witchcraft.
Now here's the question: does the Gilbert ring, is it the magic sustaining their life, or is it just bring them back and that's it? Because
It
technically, Matt's still a human. He is not a supernatural entity anymore.
No, but the ring only works if you died by a supernatural death. It was created through witch magic, and they've died, and they've come back with the ring.
Yeah, true.
There's so many holes in this plot right now. It's actually kind of saddening.
Holy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious.
Jeremy just flat out died, and Bonnie ripped him back from the other side
Yeah.
before. Like that's straight up witch magic.
Yeah, true.
But then they're like, just go back into town. We need scouts. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Did you see them after that point?
No.
They went back into town to scout things out. That's all we know. Anyway,
I highly doubt that they're gonna send them in and be like, "Oh, ha, you're gonna die now." So I think they're just gonna glaze over it and pretend like we
Nobody
didn't know.
noticed.
Yeah, it's kind of like WWF with the whatever the referee didn't see never happened. So they think we're just gonna forget about it and they'll go on with their merry lives.
All right.
Gotcha.
Anyway, whatever. Damon steals all the traveler bodies.
I don't know. He's digging at the bottom of the barrel trying to gather all the ideas he can, and then he's like, oh, this has got to be a great idea because this is my house, you know?
And then Marcos doesn't give a crap.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
No, he really doesn't.
He gives less fucks than my cat.
He was fantasizing about home decor and shit in Damon's house. Like,
You're gonna say Home Depot. I was like, what? Why would
No.
you fantasize about that?
well, he'd have to go to Home Depot to get the stuff to make the changes.
Yeah.
What if you went to
He
Lowe's?
just wants a good wine cellar.
We all need a good wine cellar.
Yes.
Nice cellar where you can just go and wine for a while.
My favorite was the note that Damon had left for Marcos, though.
That was good.
Marcos just, like, looks at it, just crinkles it up and throws it. He was so aggravated at that point.
That's classic Damon, though.
It really,
Sure
you know,
is.
it really is.
I like
And
that.
especially the way he worded things. It was just, he would do that. The character.
Yeah. So we're brought up to this whole thing of witch magic versus pure magic. The fuck's the difference?
I don't even know, to become, like, okay, the Travelers have pure magic, the Witches have witch magic, but what separates them?
They drop the word spirit magic when referring to the witch's magic. So, like, are the traveler, like, you know, we know the witches, they all invoke their ancestors and draw power from, you know, things like that. So, are the travelers just people who were born with innate magical power?
They have to be. Or, you know, I mean, it's silly because they had to be either born or gifted to it by some other celestial being or something.
Right. Are we
'cause-
talking the difference between a wizard and a sorcerer? Like D&D rules here? A wizard is a guy who studied magic and learned and figured out how to do it. Sorcerer just woke up one morning and could shoot fireballs out of her fingertips.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean,
No, but Bonnie didn't, like, learn, like, yeah, she learned it, but she was born with it. Like, it's something
Yeah, I
that
mean-
grew after a little while, so I don't see a difference between witch and traveler magic.
I really don't either.
Maybe there is no difference. Maybe it's like the whole, you know, maybe it's like kind of a non-racist, like racism style debate here, you know? Just our magic is better because we did it first.
Well, you
I-
are right. I mean, they're not invoking any spirits or anything when they're chanting their little chant in town square.
Right.
Whereas, you know, witches gain their power from past generations and ancestors. So there is that difference, and it is, you know, it is there. It is obvious. But I don't see how anything else could be different.
Right, exactly. I don't know.
I
We need an explainer. We need
We
like
need-
a
yes.
5-minute, like, you know, expositionary dialogue and stuff.
Clarification, please.
Yes, please. Clarification.
I'll just tweet Julie Pleck after this, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Clarify me. Anyway,
why not?
moving along. Luke and Liv. Liv and Luke. Liv and Luke. I don't know why that's funny. They attempt to
not.
kill the doppelgangers. It's not funny. It's terrible. I just found it entertaining. All they need to do is name her Leia and they could,
No, that's
stop their
already been
problems.
done this year.
I know. Anyway, they attempt to kill the doppelgangers and fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wasted too much time on it. They should have just done it like 4 episodes ago.
Right. If they were going to do it, they should have just did it. Boil Elena's eyes out of the back of her head. I say her because I hate her more than I hate Stefan. So, boil her eyes out of the back of her skull and be done with it.
Right.
I like Elena.
Like I said, I hate her more than Stefan, as in I like Stefan better.
Come on, did you see her at the beginning of the episode hitchhiking? She's like getting her lack of cleavage together.
You don't like Elena, you like her boobs.
She has a lack of cleavage.
At the beginning of the series, I liked Elena. She was human. She was dumb.
She was relatable.
Maybe. And I hated Caroline because she was just OCD and, like, control freak. It's switched around now. I love Caroline.
I think in depth, Caroline got better and Elena's got dumber.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hated Caroline in season 1. I really wanted to strangle her, and then
she grew on you.
Catherine beat me to it.
She's so good. Like, her character's so, like, it just seems like it's more in depth than even Elena, and she's the main character. It just,
Well, see,
I mean,
the books,
her development has gone up.
The books, from what I understand, because I didn't read the books or whatever, but I've read a lot about the books, and Elena was not a very likable character in the books.
Oh, in plain out English, she was a fuckhead from what I understand in the books.
Yeah.
Like my problem with all the girls on Pretty Little Liars, like, why did you like Allison at all? She's a total bitch. Like, why? Like, because you liked her so much, I lose respect for you. So Elena's that same kind of character. Like, how could you be friends with her?
Yeah.
Sorry.
You were friends with Caroline. She was kind of like Allison-esque. But now look at Caroline. She's an amazing character.
Yes, Caroline did make a good stuff.
Yeah.
So, travelers are all starting to wake up in their own bodies.
Yeah, all of a sudden you just see them dropping in the town square, and I'm like, wait, are they dying? And then it cuts back with Damon and Marcos, and you see them all just start waking up, and then that's when Damon starts burning his skin and all that, and it's like, ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That was very Damon-esque, Dom. Very good. The way he said okay, sorry. I think the travelers, the bodies they were inhabiting were dying from the power of the spell or whatever, but yeah, they just start waking up. Like, oh look, Damon, you stole all these bodies, and now they're inhabited.
Now they're in your house. Guess what? You're getting evicted.
In the house,
Yeah,
in the
Damon's looking
attic,
around.
the garage.
Yeah.
All these corpses start waking up. Stefan, we have guests. No.
Bring out the whiskey.
We're gonna need more wine.
The good scotch.
The good scotch.
So
Break out the fine china.
Oh, yeah.
this whole episode, we had Enzo trying to get back from the other side via Bonnie. Very much like, we were just talking about originals, how Michael's doing that to Davina. So, same deal, trying to get back from the other side, says he's got a whole plan and everything enacted. So, what do you think they're going to do now?
I don't know. What was their big plan? To get Maria to chant the spell or whatever? But they needed 12. What did they? 24 other travelers? So that's 24 travelers.
You know what? To be honest, I don't think it's just travelers. You just need to overwhelm the anchor period. So there are lots of other spirits in the spirit world right now. In that other world, they can gather them and be like, let's overwhelm the shit out of her, and I will crawl it back out. We'll just, rotate it so you can get out next and, whatever.
And Maria knew the spell, so that was great. But here's my question: all these people are on the other side. Occasionally, one, Vicky got sucked off into darkness. Catherine got sucked off into darkness. She never even made it.
Catherine was different.
Yeah.
There was no wind or anything like that. She was literally dragged somewhere.
Yeah.
I swear she got dragged off to hell. But
we don't know what happened to Catherine.
No,
I wouldn't
yeah,
count her
no.
out. She's not done. She'll be back at some point.
oh god.
Of course.
Anyway, I mean, all these
But-
people are on the other side for a long time. Maria
like-
just got there, and she gets sucked off into the darkness. And
I think it's completely random.
Yeah.
But where are they
we've
getting
seen,
sucked off
We've
to?
seen what? Vicky and Maria?
yes,
Have we seen anybody else?
no, but it's been implied.
Yeah, so we don't know if these characters are gone forever.
I have no idea.
You know, we don't know, but funny thing is, ever since the 100th episode, we have not seen Alaric on the other side yet.
We haven't.
And I think this is intentional. There's been a lot of talk that they want Matt Davis to come back and reprise the role of Alaric. They could not do the 100th episode without him, but he's conveniently not mentioned again since then, even up to the fact where Damon calls Enzo his best friend. And
Yeah, I know. I thought that was ridiculous. 'Cause I'm like, what happened to Alaric, dude?
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like they're purposely glazing over him, so we forget about him.
So he comes in with a clown nose and goes, surprise!
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So
So drunk.
whatever they're concocting that's going to bring people from the other side back, I think Alaric's going to hitch a ride on that.
I hope so. That'd be interesting.
So
Would he be human or would he be still like his anti-vampire self?
No, he's redeemed vampire. Like you saw, he was back to himself as I don't know.
As a spirit.
Yeah, I don't know.
If he comes back as a person, like, I'm
I don't think he can come back as a
solid.
Because if
No.
he came back as a person, he wouldn't be in the supernatural limbo.
very true. I don't know how they could pull that, but they'll find a way. Anyway, the real big shock of the episode: Stefan dies.
I guess
Really?
I guess it's boring her.
I mean, yeah, Julian finds out that, his girlfriend's dead. In his rage, he kills Stefan.
This leaves Elena as the last remaining living doppelganger.
Indeed. Now here's the question: does this stop the spell?
I think the spell's already in motion.
It's already in motion, but it was still being cast. Now that it's been interrupted, what happens? Will it continue to go off because it was started, or did they need to keep standing there doing their thing until it was complete?
I think
Okay,
it broke the spell. I think it did. I don't think
When
there's
they
any
were-
more danger.
When they were chanting in the town square, it was daylight. When Stefan got killed,
It was nighttime.
it was nighttime. So there was only 20 of them in the square. I think by the time night rolled around, they all would have been able to.
Wake up.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think the spell was interrupted. I think it kept its course. But now the repercussions, the vampires dying, things like that, all the, it would end when, the travelers are back. That part of the witchy stuff is done. But as far as the daylight rings and all the other kind of stuff that they had in motion, the witches, I don't think that's going to be affected anymore. I don't know.
All right. I don't know either. I'm curious.
All right, so is Stefan dead?
No, they wouldn't kill him off.
I would hold, as much as I like Stefan, I like Damon is my favorite character by far. Stefan's a close second or possible third. I would have major props for them for killing off a main character unexpectedly like that. To just do it.
All right.
We're not
I know-
in
I know this is kind of like a taboo subject because a lot of people don't like novel spoilers. So if you don't want to
Go
hear
in
it,
there.
and this includes Umi, take your earbuds out.
I don't care.
Yeah, just go la 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 la.
Last warning, take them out if you don't want spoilers from the books.
I'll wave like a frantic idiot and thumbs up when it's good.
You do that anyway. So, anyway, in the books, Stefan does die permanently.
Okay. I think for TV show's sake, though, that they probably won't let him go.
Yeah, there's actually still books. They're still pumping out Vampire Diary books. And Stefan does die permanently. Damon does get Elena. And that's kind of where they are right now, somewhere in there between books. So, but there's also things that have happened, like Elena dies and becomes an angel, and like random weird things that happen that I don't see the TV show going in that direction. But you never know. They could kill Stefan off permanently. They could.
Maybe.
Anyway.
So you can wave frantically now.
Now that you're possibly back, spoilers are done. And you are back just in time for... I'm not going to get fancy. We have a lovely offer through our website, tvcaptive.com. You go to tvcaptive.com/offers, and you can find these lovely things, which should be up on your screen now. As you can see there, it's 20% off. Those graphics are erroneous. I apologize. 20% off Wolfenstein, WildStar, Elder Scrolls Online, and Dark Souls 2, which pretty great deals. For Dark Souls 2, that's like $12 off right there. WildStars just went into open beta. That's a great game. Elder Scrolls Online is doing better than anybody had expected it to do. Still no WoW killer. But if you're interested in games or anything like that, click on those links. Go to tvcaptive.com/offers, click on those links, and do your thing. And now that we're back from that, it's time. I'm watching Omi roll her eyes.
Because you talk too much.
Shut up. Now that we're back, next week, the season finale, called Home. The episode is called Home. Anyway.
Home on the range.
No. Heartbroken by an unexpected tragedy, Damon is focused on holding himself together. And really, no obvious what that is.
His brother died that he doesn't really love, but he's gonna, be mad about it because.
Yeah. Man dears.
What do you mean that he doesn't really love it? Everything that he's done for Stefan. How many flashbacks have we seen that he's done everything? He's left. Everything that he's done for Stefan.
There was a couple episodes. It was a couple episodes back where he's like, you're no, I hate you, blah blah blah. And you're no brother of mine, and
he still loves him.
He still loves him, but he says, and I think I did say that he said he doesn't love him, and I know that he does. It's stupid because he does all these beautiful things, beautiful. Let's put a rainbow here, beautiful.
Don't actually put a rainbow there. Anyway.
No, yeah, he's gonna be choked up.
Yeah. So while focusing on holding himself together, he pushes Bonnie harder than ever to find a way to stop the disintegration of the other side. Do you think she'll succeed? I'm seeing what Dom's doing on the screen share, and I'm just no.
So what's the question? Because I saw the rainbow, and I
Will Bonnie succeed at bringing them back from the other side, or stopping the other side from just going poof?
Well, I hope so. I like Bonnie as a character. I mean, she can get a little whiny sometimes, but I mean, I think her character is needed.
Yeah. Anyway, Elena takes matters into her own hands and demands that Liv and Luke help her, but Liv refuses to cooperate until Caroline provides her with some personal motivation. What kind of personal motivation do you think this could be? Like, I just killed your brother, and now you're gonna have to bring him back too.
That's you know what, Caroline, she can get pretty vicious, and I think she's capable of doing it like that.
Dom?
I can't see anything. The screen share froze. Oh, it's beautiful.
There it is. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, continuing. Sheriff Forbes is horrified when Marcos uses violence against Tyler Julian to prove that Mystic Falls is now under the control of the Travelers.
That'll get fixed.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Sheriff Forbes in, 2 episodes now?
It's been a couple episodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Last time we saw her, she got stabbed by the traveling knife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist anymore.
No.
But now that travelers are in their own bodies, they can die permanently, except for Tyler, which...
Yeah. The rest of them can perma-die. Yeah.
Do you think Damon's gonna kill Tyler Julian?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, he's going to be a little bit angered. So he might, attempt it, and Caroline will stop him somehow.
I
But
think he'll kill him.
it's very possible he will.
Bring everybody back from the other side except for Stefan.
Maybe.
We'll see. With new information from Sheriff Forbes, Damon comes up with a dangerous plan that relies on split-second timing from Jeremy and Matt.
Split-second timing. There's
He's
gotta be some spell.
He's depending on Matt. Oh, this is not going to end well.
Anyway, Liv's offhand remark regarding Stefan gets a surprisingly emotional response from Caroline. We all knew something like this was coming. Caroline loves him.
Oh, yeah.
She's crushing on him.
Even his dead body.
Oh, yeah. As conditions on the other side worsen, Bonnie takes the opportunity to settle an old score. I got nothing for that one.
An old
score.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be probably obvious when it happens. I'll be like, ah! But right now, I got nothing.
Anna.
Maybe.
It's the only old score that I know. Her and Jeremy were kind of having a thing when Bonnie was with Jeremy, but Anna was dead. That's the only old score I know of.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm interested.
That's a tough one, to be honest.
Or it could be Julian. But that's not an old score.
No,
Liv?
it's not that old.
Liv?
No.
I don't know. What about expression magic? Maybe Bonnie will bring some of that back.
Oh, she really has no other. She has no magical ability other than being the anchor.
That's true.
So unless something happens and she gets released from being the anchor, she can go all witchy and shit again. I don't see that happening.
Yeah. Anyway, the last bit here is, finally, Damon's plan causes a massive explosion in Mystic Falls, and everyone is caught up in the confusion, leaving a trail of heroism, sacrifice, relief, and despair.
So, a rainbow of emotions.
Yes. A rainbow of emotions. I'm not having the rainbow of emotions. There we go. Right there. No, I don't want it. I don't want the rainbow.
That's some nice hair you got there. Stop moving. It was in a good spot. Oh my god.
Reading Rainbow.
Oh, I love that show.
Yep. Anyway, anything? I'm excited for next week, season finale.
There better be some unicorns, otherwise there's no despair.
Okay. Can I move now? My neck hurts.
I'm move all you want.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I'm excited for next week because then this season it had its ups and downs for me, but it's been on an up recently, and yeah.
Dumb. Yeah, hold up your hands like this and hold the rainbow.
Wait! Don't move! Okay!
Yes! Oh my god, that's amazing. That's so going on Twitter.
Oh my god, yes. Oh god, I am preparing that now.
I'm hoping Stefan is dead. And that's what I want for next episode. I want him dead.
Oh God.
Change the dynamic up a little bit. This love triangle,
Yeah.
like, just give us something new.
I guess that works. I mean, to change it up, but they gotta bring somebody back.
Yeah. I'd like a lark. I would like a lark. Anyway, where can the people find you, my dearest wife?
They can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24. There, down there. See it? No, that's a rainbow. Okay, it's a happy Lady Venom 24. LADYVENOM 24.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. Dom, where can the people find you and your antics?
You can find me down below at
On the Reading Rainbow.
at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. Here you go, Mike. You could have this.
That was perfect.
So, where can the people find me? Oh yeah, that's right, down below at Thilladren, THILLADREN. You can find all of us on tvcaptive.com. Make sure to check out those special offers. As well as on Twitter at As Seen on TV Podcast. YouTube As Seen on TV. ASOTV Podcast. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it's Twitter, Gmail, Google+, Facebook, and YouTube, all ASOTV Podcast. One word. You could find more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows there, such as the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. finale, which is tomorrow night. Stuff. I can't wait for that. Yeah. Type away, Typey McTyperson.
Sorry. Oh my god. What are we doing? Oh, okay. There's a
Take
rainbow.
a look. It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow.
I can go anywhere.
Oh god.